Howdy folks, important news from Cadillac. Cadillac has just debuted its brand new all-electric Cadillac Lyriq. This is a vehicle that will be competing directly against vehicles like the Tesla Model X. And I'm here to tell you everything we could find about this vehicle because once again, this is brand new information. Now, first of all, you may notice that this is a unique design. What you're seeing is the new face of Cadillac. Now, that's according to Cadillac executives. This system uses the Ultium battery setup, which gives you 100 kilowatt hours of approximate capacity, which is similar to the Tesla Model X. And Cadillac claims up to around 300 miles of range. Now, that is based on GM's initial testing. There's also 150 kilowatt DC fast charging capability. This vehicle will either be available with rear drive or all-wheel drive. They say rear-wheel drive will be sort of the performance stepping stone into an exciting run because this is supposed to be sort of a sports-oriented vehicle. Then you can get all-wheel drive if you want it for obviously all-weather, but also even better traction. According to Cadillac, it's nearly a 50-50 split in terms of weight, so it's well balanced. Let's talk about its design because that's one of the things that really stands out. Now, the grille, obviously unique and the new face of Cadillac, but check this out. The grille also lights up. So what you're seeing here, this dark with the Cadillac emblem being lit up and then the lower section and sides being lit up on top of the headlights up front, all of that is part of that front end design. And that is what you would see at night. That is very cool, futuristic looking. Moving on, you can get a really good view from this angle of how low that hood is. Look at that hood. It slopes down quite a bit. This design is not like anything else I've seen with Cadillac before. Now, obviously, things may change between now and the production vehicle in terms of the wheel size. I mean, those things are bloody massive. They look like they're 22-inch. And also some of the design elements on the outside. But for the most part, you are looking at what is nearly a production-ready car. When I say nearly production-ready, General Motors has not released actual production dates. However, the pictures that came to us state that it's 2023. So it's possible that it could be a 2022 vehicle when it's introduced as a 2023. That's barring many issues, including the current COVID crisis. Let's move on though, because I want to show you guys this design here. Now this profile really does show you that it is an SUV-ish crossover-like design similar to the Model X, but it is extremely athletic looking, and look at that sloping rear pillar section. First of all, it's a very large rear pillar, but it's also integrated with a really cool light that runs through it. And it is something that just looks unique. Now, bear in mind, one of the reasons that we're able to make a vehicle look like this is because they have a platform, kind of like a skateboard platform underneath that's modular, and they'll be able to use it on a variety of different vehicles. As a matter of fact, Cadillac is introducing this as the first of their electric portfolio. In other words, this is just the first of many EVs that Cadillac will be building in the near future. And according to them, GM President Steve Carell says that the brand will transform American luxury with a whole new range of electric cars. So this is a coupe-like design, but it's definitely something that looks similar to most crossovers that are out today, but at the same time, a completely unique design. I've never seen anything quite like this. Let's look at the back, because look at this. Cadillac's done two things here. They've introduced some new elements, and they brought back a few old ones. Now, a lot of you guys remember when Cadillac brought up the horizontal design on some of their taillights to sort of hark back to the old days of Cadillac, and then they swapped over to a more vertical design, harking back once again to the old days of Cadillac. We have a little bit of both here. Not only that, but remember what I was showing you before with the way the side component with the taillights blends into the back? Well, you can actually see how it gets to the back. So that is a really cool element right there. In terms of design, I'm over the moon with what they've done with this. I can't wait to see it in person. Let's move on to the interior, because obviously luxury vehicle, and Cadillac wants to absolutely dominate this. And one of the first things you may notice is a 33-inch screen. It's not just a regular screen where it's actually 3 screens that are kind of lopped together like they have on other vehicles. This is one unit, one continuous unit. So it gives you obviously everything, all your infotainment, all of your gauges, all of your dials, everything that you need is available in front of you. It can be broken up into segments, and at the same time, you have a lot of flexibility in terms of display. It has a dual plane augmented reality enhanced heads-up display. Whew, that's a lot to get through. So it displays info on 2 separate levels. One shows speed, direction, and your typical controls. And then it also has a supervised remote parking system. So the Lyriq can use ultrasonic sensors to park itself, whether the driver is inside the vehicle or outside the vehicle. So in other words, you can tell it that you want it to park either while you're inside of it, or you can hop out and have it park for you using those sensors. Cadillac says that the display has, get this, 1 billion colors, 64 times more than any other vehicle in the industry. 1 billion colors. I don't know how you verify that, but that's quite a number. It has the latest version of Super Cruise. And according to Cadillac, Super Cruise works on more than 200,000 miles of highway. That is a lot. So that system is unique to Cadillac, to this basically a combination of various types of navigation systems combined into one in order to work in a unique fashion. And it has been compared to a similar system that's used in Tesla. Once again, Tesla has a large target on them, and Cadillac is aiming for them. Finally, on the tech front, the Lyriq has 19 speakers and an AKG studio audio system. It's a similar sort of system that's available on the new Cadillac Escalade. Now, Cadillac does not mention horsepower or torque figures for the Lyriq as of yet. But just to reiterate, it does have rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive. It is aiming for vehicles like the Tesla Model X. So most likely the numbers are going to be competitive. And Cadillac does not formally announce its release date or when it will go on sale. We will see as more electric crossovers hit the market, which is very soon, when General Motors actually will have an actual release date, because competition's coming, and it's coming from all different directions. Nissan, obviously, Tesla, Byton, a whole bunch of these other companies are coming in here, along with Volkswagen, along with Audi, along with Mercedes-Benz, and they're all going to have competitive vehicles on the market very soon. So stay tuned, because there could be a lot of action coming out of Cadillac very soon. Thanks, guys, for joining me for the Fast Lane Car. This is Nathan. I'll see you next time.